We don't just do actions about bad things that happen, but that we do actions about the fact that we're like lesbians and what lesbians are about. Like the Valentine's Day action, like wasn't just about people being angry about Valentine's Day. It wasn't. I mean, there was no reason to be angry about Valentine's Day. So we like kind of like celebrating lesbian love, and it was that was a lot of fun. That was very cool.
Well, you could work up a few reasons to be angry about Valentine's Day.
I have a little Mission Impossible music, please.
Maxine. Yes. Okay, let me just get my other glove.
Oh, I like it.
On behalf of the Lesbian Avengers, I'd like to welcome you all to the unveiling and installation of our Alice B. Toklas statue, to be placed next to the statue of Gertrude Stein, her lover. We decided to use Valentine's Day, a day when heterosexual love reigns supreme in the United States, to make visible the fact of lesbian existence and lesbian love in all its forms and expressions, including romantic love, cruising, one-night stands, singles, couples, threesomes, butches, femmes, and those of us who no one has bothered to categorize, the writers, the teachers, the secretaries, the housekeepers, the nurses, and the truck drivers, and to make visible the love we have for ourselves and each other when we organize and take direct action together on our own behalf. So, as we unveil the statue and of Alice, to make her visible, to reunite Alice and Gertrude, to announce and celebrate lesbian love, the Avengers.
Like every other 20th century poet, I'm utterly influenced by Gertrude Stein and Alice. I always put my pussy in the middle of trees, like a waterfall, like a doorway to God, like a flock of birds. I always put my lover's cunt on the crest of a wave, like a flag that I can pledge my allegiance to. This is my country, here, when we're alone in public. My lover's pussy is a badge, is a nightstick, is a helmet, is a deer's face, is a handful of flowers, is a waterfall, is a river of blood, is a Bible, is a hurricane, is a soothsayer. My lover's pussy is a battle cry, is a prayer, is lunch, is wealthy, is happy, is on TV, has a sense of humor, has a career, has a cup of coffee, goes to work, meditates, is always alone, knows my face, knows my tongue, knows my hands, is an alarmist, has lousy manners, knows her mind. I always put my pussy in the middle of trees like a waterfall, a piece of jewelry that I wear on my chest like a badge in America so my lover and I can be safe. Thanks.
Do you lift it?
Hi.
Yes, sir. I helped do it.
Did you?
Yes.
Do you lift it?
We cut strangely.
What?
That's it.
Address it. Say to it that we will never repent.
A great many people come together.
Come together?
I don't think this has anything to do with it.
What I believe in is what I mean.
Lifting belly and roses.
Roses. We get a great many roses.
I always...
Are you there?
Lifting belly.
What do I say?
Pussy, how pretty you are.
That goes pretty quickly, unless you've been there too long.
I told him I would send him Mildred's book.
Pussy, how pretty you are. He seemed very pleased at the prospect.
Pussy, how pretty you are.
Lifting belly is so strong.
Lifting belly together.
Oh, yes.
Lifting belly.
Oh,
Lifting
yes.
belly.
Splendid.
Some would understand how I can stay here in bed with you on a day when the sun is bursting wide open and wet in the sky, hollering down to the people, "It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to." And here we are with a mug of water and the belief that outside will still be outside when we are through loving, sucking, and squishing each other. And if not, it may well be worth the sacrifice for this shapeless, orgasmic moment in time. Those who don't understand have not hugged the rugged bark of trees and heard them answer. They have not heard you when you sleepily say, "I'll be here when you get back." After a while, it doesn't matter who understands, because not everyone wants to open themselves at the bottom and let someone look inside. Thanks.
Okay, and now
When we got to Paris, we were shocked to find an ambulance waiting to drive her to the American hospital. She was not prepared for this, but there was nothing she could do, and she put up with it. The doctors said she was seriously ill and there could be no operation for several days. During this time, Gertrude Stein was quite cheerful and not in any pain. Then, however, the surgeons refused to perform the operation, saying she was not in a fit condition anymore. But amongst the surgeons was one who said, "I have told Miss Stein that I would perform the operation, and you don't give your word of honor to a woman of her character and not keep it, so I shall operate." By this time, Gertrude Stein was in a sad state of indecision and worry. I sat next to her, and she said to me early in the afternoon, "What is the answer?" I was silent. "In that case," she said, "what is the question?" Then the whole afternoon was troubled, confused, and very uncertain, and later in the afternoon they took her away on a wheeled stretcher to the operating room, and I never saw her again.